Here we are at the Grand Finals of PBJenesis.
Dun dun dun.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
We've got Tadako versus Nivlak 13.
Yes, the Salter. And if you don't know what that means, watch the previous videos. And then we got Nivlak 13, the confident one.
Yes.
Who will win? Place your bets now.
Tadako tends to play kind of wild card and just scramble around the map, placing what he can and taking advantage as the situation changes. Nivlak seems to like to take control of the situation a little more and build up the situation.
And build up his economy.
Yeah, build up his economy while also giving the enemy something to deal with.
He likes to build 50 piggy banks.
Yeah.
And then defend his base with one iron cannon.
Yeah, he's a little less flexible than Tadako, I would say. But he tends to maybe luck out with the right strategies or pick the right strategies.
Here we go! We got the cannons coming in. He's building
the flank.
Oh, here we go.
It's
what happened?
just in time.
He's coming out with a very early rush.
Oh, he's
Super
going to rush. He's going to run. Oh, he's
Oh.
building iron cannons.
Oh my!
In his face.
That's a bold move.
Okay.
Let's see if he can get through the bread line.
So
this is like Soviet Russia.
this is
bread
going to be
lines all over.
And something that I don't think people are really thinking about maybe as much, you could comment on this, Adam, is the fact that when
How did he get
an
through
opposing
that?
captain dies, the other guy gets a cash boost. That's right?
Yes,
Yes.
that's correct.
Yeah, so you. Really
I
do
totally
not wanna
forgot
die.
about that.
No, yeah, you get $1,000. So actually, this is not looking good for Tadako because he just died 3 times. Yeah, another time. This is free money, and I think this might be it.
Wow.
Or not. I guess he's got the
He
cannons.
has no
saving
banks
him.
right now.
But he has no banks.
You do have a baseline cash flow. Even if you have no banks, you get a little bit every frame.
But look at that. Look at the numbers at the top.
Yeah.
The difference,
I
yeah.
think
It's. I think this is it.
Interestingly, Tadako's building a line of bread instead of going for a counter rush or rebuilding
Yeah.
those banks. To get
His
back
best
up.
bet would probably be to build some splitters to counter rush, but probably wouldn't even work because Nivlak 13 has good reactions. And honestly, Nivlak 13 could probably just finish it now.
Nivlak 13's putting iron cannons on the corners too, which are heavy choke points for the units the way their pathfinding works.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think what needs to be added to the game is a surrender button. Because I feel like once players are experienced enough, I think they would know the situation that... Tadako doesn't really have a chance at this point. His
Yeah.
rush failed.
His rush, not singular. He has many rushes.
He has many rushes. Oh, yeah, that's it. What a game! But remember, Tadako is in the winner's seat. So Nivlak 13 needs to beat him in 2 sets, 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
So he actually needs to beat him 4 times.
So this is 1 out of the first 3.
Yes.
And if Nivlak can beat him 2 out of 3, then another 2 out of 3 after that.
And if Tadako beats him 2 times in a row, then he just wins.
Yeah.
So the pressure is on. Will he survive the rush again? We'll find out. We're back in the rush state, and they're selling their buildings. Oh,
Whoops. that's
someone's
wrong.
phone is
Sorry.
coming off.
Copyright strike.
Remember, when you're in the movie theater, to turn off your phone. So if any of you want to play... Oh, holy...
Hello.
Wow.
Flies.
Oh, look at that splayer to save it out.
That was a clutch splayer placement right
There's like
there.
no time to comment. Things is happening
Yeah.
so fast.
Giant
I was going to say
flies.
there's a link in the description to
No,
download
no.
the demo, but oh, this game is going too fast. Yeah, download the demo, and we want to see your gameplay, so record it, share it with us, play with your family. It's good for all ages. And yeah, I think he has no banks again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's first
Like
such
did
a
the
bad
same
place to
thing
be.
again, just much faster.
oh, what was that, Dallin?
I just said that's just such a bad place to be. I'm pretty sure it happened in one of my tournament matches, both like the one I did with you and the one I did with my friends.
Yeah.
Like, if you with banks, it's really not good.
We can see.
I think that maybe in this case selling all of your toast at the beginning isn't the best for that because it makes it easier to rush down
It does.
the banks.
On this map, you definitely don't want to sell too early.
Unless if you're very confident you can win the rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of the challenge is knowing your player and knowing what they'll do.
This is it.
Nivlak's just trickling out gnomes. He's just flexing now.
So I think we've kind of seen that Tadako is kind of, unless if he's able to change, he's kind of been a one-trick pony so far. All he's done is rushing.
yeah.
So that might have carried him. Although Tadako did beat him one time, so now we're back at a regular best 2 out of 3.
Tadako's the one that knocked Nivlak out of winner's bracket, isn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, so Nivlak's really back for revenge.
So we will see. And actually, I think it was Nivlak 13 who taught Tadako.
Yes.
So they had played for the same amount of time, but he like... So actually, maybe Nivlak 13 did play more, because I think he played against himself. I think that's what happened. So I don't know if that really counts.
Not the best practice, yeah.
Yeah.
Master versus teacher.
So I believe here they're doing another rock, paper, scissors to see who will pick the first stage.
Because this Nivlak just won the first match 2 out of 3.
Yes.
Wanted to go in again.
Yeah, the atmospheric stage.
So Tadako chose this map.
Oh.
And that's interesting.
Okay.
We haven't seen him choose this before.
Are the fireflies in this stage? Is it just me, or do they look kind of tasty?
Okay, I don't feel the same, but that's okay.
It's like take one and squeeze it into like a jar and drink some like green lemonade.
What does it taste like, Sam?
Like Shrek's booty or something.
Lime.
I didn't need to hear that.
I don't like it's fluorescent green. I don't
That's
know what
it,
that is.
onions.
No, actually,
It's like onions.
Ted Doggo has been a little less offensive this time. And it's probably because he's a little scared now.
That's good, because there are probably kids watching this.
Yes, we don't want to make it too scary. And that's why the fireflies are there, because some people are scared of the dark.
Yeah.
You know?
Why
There
you can't
goes
eat all
his banks,
those,
so he's
'cause
got
otherwise
to
it'd be
defend
too
those
dark.
banks
He
better.
needs to build some
He's-
cannons blocking that off.
We're seeing him make the same mistake over and over. Just
Yeah.
leaving those
Oh,
banks
he's
wide open.
But he needs to attack him. Build a splitter, or he's stuck.
It's-
Is he stuck, or did he? I don't know.
I think he was trying to go under the toast, and there wasn't room.
So, Dallin, was this stage available in the version you had for your tournament?
Thing I was gonna say, like, we didn't know what to do with this stage. It was super dark, and yeah, there's a couple matches that played on this stage, and we didn't really know exactly the strat or anything. I mean, obviously you can tell it's dark and there's fireflies, but
Yeah.
it was hard, kind of difficult to tell what else to do.
Yeah.
But we liked it.
Yeah, this is probably the least. We were saying this in an earlier video. This is probably the least popular stage, but I kind of added it just to add some contrast. To add a more peaceful area, even though you're still fighting in a war. But
This is my favorite stage aesthetically, but my least favorite based on layout. The diagonalness just makes me seasick or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
always
definitely
forget to look
unconventional.
above and below.
Yeah.
And-
What's everyone's favorite stage and least favorite stage?
My favorite's the space level, definitely. Just because the background
that's
looks
probably
cool.
the best one. Probably. I don't know.
I think
also-
that one's
I'm
my
biased.
favorite.
I'm kind of a camper too, and I like having multiple routes to attack my enemy, so having the lanes on either side is nice.
How about you, Dallin?
I really like space. I mean, I just go back to that one memory of reason I won my first match at the first tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't get very far, but what I did in that match was I just sent a bunch of flies across, and they didn't realize they were coming until it was too late at space. So I feel for that stage in that way. It's a fun memory.
Oh,
I also really
remember
liked Kitchen. Kitchen is just classic and chill. I like it, but I think
Yeah.
my best stage is yet to be developed. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
that.
So we were talking about having a reserve fund, and Nivlak is showing that really well. He had about 23,000, and then when he reached the base, dropped a few Roar Beetles and stopped spending. And that's good, because if that push would have failed and he went back to his base, he'd still have plenty of funding for a defense.
Not that he needed it since he was so far ahead,
Yeah.
but still, it's a good practice.
Yeah, we've seen him do that a lot.
But this is
A little bit of reserve funding.
so Tadako needs to win 2 matches, and Nivlak 13 only needs to win 1.
Yep, the table's turning.
So what's going to
Could
happen?
this be the deciding
Is this the deciding match? They're selling them. Big surprise. They're selling it. They're selling it. Oh, he's selling
definitely
everything.
get so much money.
Jelly.
They do. Look how much money he has.
He says, "Nope, I don't care if my jars are under attack.
Oh,
I'm gonna
they're
go take
attacking
the
each
lead."
other. They're just ignoring each other.
Should use a gnome right now. Peanut butter.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Could
my
have totally
gosh.
destroyed.
Oh!
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 First person there. That
Strongest
was just a
match
race to
ever.
the jars. That was pretty funny.
Ready,
Tadako
set,
doesn't
go,
pass.
and then they ran.
But you're right. Like, they get so much money when they sell everything, and that was... Did they even build any banks?
I don't think they
I
did.
don't think anyone built any banks. The
This is the
desert.
last battle, huh?
Okay, here we go. Is it going to be the same thing? This race
Unless
to the
it's a
finish?
tie.
I think that's what he's doing. Salt, yes, salt. Okay, he saved some money. Okay, he's got the cannon.
No.
He's been attacking it. That's good. The flies can't get hurt by the beetle.
What made it to the jar? Was that a fly?
It's a fly. I think that's
It was
right.
that was a peanut hit it.
Oh, actually, it was a
We're
peanut.
talking
You're
about the
right.
other side.
Okay, he needs the.
Now flies
I don't know
are.
why he sold those cannons with the 2 beetles in front there.
That was bold.
That was really bold.
I
That
think
was.
that's going to come back to haunt
He
him.
should build some ants. If not ants, some flies.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is it. Is this it?
Oh no.
Is this it? Is this how it's gonna end? Is this how it? I think this is how
Oh
it ends.
wait, no.
Wow.
This is how it ends. That was anticlimactic, but it ended. Oh,
That was
Nivlac 13 is the champion of
Wow.
season 2.
Uh,
PBJenesis. And I see you like having a smirk on your face,
so
Michael.
even with the change of venue, Nivlac lost, right? And then he
Yes.
chose a very defensive, sheltered place, the map.
Mhm.
And Sadako just did not adapt his strategy. He was still rushing and rushing and rushing and completely out of money, and that's what ended him. He had no funds
Yeah.
to counter 2 half-dead beetles, and then Nivlac just ran in with a few ants, and that was it. It's really important to watch that funding, kids.
Yes,
Adam.
but we'll always remember the salt.
The salt.
Remember the salt, Tadako.
What about the pepper?
And maybe they'll return in the next tournament. Wink, wink.
Yes.
So
If you'd like to see more of this, like and subscribe. Let us know in
Yes.
the comments.
and in the link below, there's a link to download the demo for free, and there's the link for Patreon if you want to support us. And just so you know, it's not over yet, because now Nivlac 13 is gonna go against me, the champion.
Yes.
We'll see you next time. Till then.